Welcome back to Arsenal News TV, and today we're going to first look at Mikel Arteta denied Manchester City reunion as Arsenal learn of £38 million transfer blow, and then we're going to look at Arsenal targeting Wolves midfielder Ruben Neves. So the first transfer headline states that Mikel Arteta denied Manchester City reunion as Arsenal learn of £38 million transfer blow. So the reports are stating that big changes are required at the Emirates Stadium this summer as Arsenal head coach Mikel Arteta looks to try and turn the club back into a more competitive force. Manchester City manager Pep Guardiola has no interest in selling England international Raheem Sterling this summer, amid recent reports linking him with a surprise switch to Arsenal. Last weekend, reports in the national media claimed that Arsenal were going to launch a sensational double swoop for City duo Riyad Mahrez and Raheem Sterling this summer, despite the club being in need of selling players just to raise funds to bring in fresh blood. The report claimed that Manchester City are ready to offload the pair this summer, despite their importance to Pep Guardiola's plans at the Etihad Stadium. It was claimed that Raheem Sterling, who will be hoping to start for England at Euro 2020 this summer, would be available if the right offer was put forward. However, that now seems unlikely given that Pep Guardiola reportedly has no interest in selling the Manchester City winger. According to Italian football journalist and transfer expert Fabrizio Romano, Pep Guardiola does not want to lose Raheem Sterling, although he insists a decision needs to be made about his long-term Manchester City future this summer. Speaking on the Arsenal lounge, Fabrizio Romano said, "At the moment, Pep Guardiola is still in the position that he wants to keep Raheem Sterling, but he is out of contract in 2 years, so they need to decide this summer if to close the negotiation of a new contract or not." Although Pep Guardiola has never had any intentions of letting Raheem Sterling go, contrary to reports in the national media in the past week, Arsenal are never likely to be able to match Manchester City's valuation, meaning any move was a non-starter. However, signing a creative player that can add goals to the team is a must for the Gunners this summer, especially that now Martin Odegaard has returned to Real Madrid following his loan spell in North London. Should they be able to not lure Martin Odegaard back to the club, either on loan or once again on a permanent deal, Arsenal hope that they will be able to turn to Norwich City ace Buendia. However, the Gunners' hopes of that happening now appear over after Aston Villa struck an agreement with Norwich to secure his signature yesterday. Aston Villa may agreed a £38 million fee with the Canaries, as well as the Argentine passing a medical and agreeing personal terms. The Gunners will now be forced to look elsewhere in their hopes of landing a new creative influx, although they are yet to give hope of bringing Martin Odegaard back to the club. So it looks like Mikel Arteta is denied Manchester City reunion as Pep Guardiola has no interest in selling England international Raheem Sterling, and it looks like Arsenal will have to look elsewhere for a move, someone with the similar characteristics to Raheem Sterling, as it was initially looked like Arsenal were able to go for Raheem Sterling, but that transfer looks very unlikely to happen. So this nicely takes us on to the second piece of transfer news, which states that Arsenal targets Wolves midfielder Ruben Neves. So the reports are stating that Arsenal have started their approach to sign Wolves midfielder Ruben Neves, according to reports. Mikel Arteta is keen to strengthen the centre of midfield this summer, as the Gunners' options look limited. Dani Ceballos has returned to Real Madrid following his 2 seasons on loan, while Lucas Torreira has already made it clear that he wants to play permanently and leave Arsenal this summer. Ruben Neves, meanwhile, has been a key figure at the heart of Wolves' midfield, but the club are open to selling the 24-year-old. According to the Sunday Times, Arsenal have begun work on the signing of Ruben Neves, and the Gunners are hopeful that a deal can be agreed in the region of £34 million. The report also claims that Arsenal remain interested in Brighton midfielder Ivan Bissouma. He has already asked to leave the club. Wolves are understood to be open to offers for Pedro Neto and Adama Traore, as well as Ruben Neves. Speaking last month, Wolves' General Manager of Football Operations Matt Wild claimed that Ruben Neves still has 3 years remaining on his current contract after reports claimed that the Portugal international only had 2 seasons left to run. I think in the press, all of fans are thinking he's only signed up to 2023, but in fact he is on contract until 2024. We all told the Express and Star. He's still got another 3 years, so fans don't need to worry that he's going to be going anywhere, or he's going to be out of contract anytime soon. So yes, he's still got another 3 years on his contract. Also, meanwhile, have already dealt a blow in their plans to sign Emiliano Buendia as he closes on a move to Aston Villa, and with Villa paying a club record £33 million for the Norwich City midfielder, who has also agreed personal terms, it looks like also targeting Wolves midfielder Ruben Neves. And it looks like after the Emiliano Buendia blow for the Gunners, they are looking elsewhere in that midfield position. I think they look as Buendia as their number one target for that creative midfield option if Martin Ødegaard was unavailable to return back to the Gunners. But now it looks like they're looking for that perfect midfield partner to Thomas Partey, and that could be in the form of Ruben Neves, who has had a mixed season with Wolves, as Wolves had a mixed season overall. The first few seasons they looked really good, they were a top 7 team, but this season was pretty much an anomaly for Wolves fans because they struggled a lot like the Gunners did as well. So in terms of Ruben Neves, he is someone that's been consistent for Wolves ever since joining the football club, and he is someone that could be that perfect midfield partner to Thomas Partey. He has the ability to also have very good attacking prowess when I've seen him play. He's very good on the ball. He's someone that can find the key pass. He's someone that can unlock the defences by putting key passes where it allows Thomas Partey to also do his attacking prowess, run at the defence, run at the midfield, and he can do the defensive duties as well, and both of them can get some form of a perfect partnership going into the club and into each other as well. And when it comes to Ruben Neves, he's Portuguese as well. There's so many players in that football club, in our football club, where they're all Portuguese, so he won't have any problems adapting to the Premier League. He's someone that's been proven in the Premier League, someone that can join the Gunners, and it won't be too much of a difficult transition. So you have to wait and see how this transfer pans out, but other than that, guys, remain blessed. Stay tuned for the next video, and peace.